Good Monday, y'all. I'm Katie. I'm Uptown Girl. Thank you guys so much for reading, sharing, and just listening to what I have to say. Without you, I would not be where I am, and I love what I do, and I love y'all. Thank you so much. But today, I know you guys have read my Tinder articles, and it's just too funny just not to share with the world, and I felt a little bad putting some people on blast with their pictures and stuff, like, only a little bit bad, though. They said it, so... But today, like how Jimmy Fallon has the read the mean tweets and stuff, instead of putting somebody on blast, I'm going to read you a couple of my favorites as of late. Because, men, let's be real. Some of you are extremely clever. And you probably get a girl because of your, like, creativity and your one-liner openers. However, some of you, there's a reason why you're still single. I mean, there's a reason why I'm still single. I just don't know what it is. Probably some crazy. I really don't know. But anyway, regardless. This is my true Tinder page. And I was like, I do shamelessly self-promote. It's not only material from our website. So don't be afraid to Tinder me. I'm not going to use your real name anymore. I'm not going to use your picture. But if you say something, I will. Probably. If it's good, I'm going to use it. Now, this is, like, legitimately, this is how I shamelessly self-promote. I do. And my profile just says CEO and founder of UptownGirl.com. And I have a Steve Jobs quote. Almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you're going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There's no reason not to follow your heart. By Steve Jobs. That's all I do. All I say. I don't really go into detail about what it is, but I do shamelessly self-promote. So, here are a couple of my favorites. And these are, again, legitimate, coming from my own profile. I'm not going to use their real names, so we're going to give them nicknames. We're going to call this guy... we're going to call... And let me say this, like, half the time I haven't even read these. I let my friends sometimes just take my phone and do it to see what happens. I don't know. I don't really use it all that much. I don't know. Sometimes I do. Who knows? But we'll call this guy, let's call him Jay. We'll call him Jay. At 10 o'clock in the morning, December 13th. Hi, how are you? Love, in all caps. The glasses. Incredibly sexy. 30, parentheses, almost 31. Dallas, period. Real estate, period. No criminal record, period. I do appreciate, thank you, Jay, for volunteering that you don't have a criminal record. That's actually a good thing. I don't have to, like, do a background check. Well, I still will do a background check. So, moving on. And we'll call this guy, Bob. Okay, Bob, December 15th at 2 o'clock in the morning. That was one hell of a Christmas poem, which obviously went to my website. I did it. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with the Cowboys Eagles. If you haven't read it, it's really funny if I do say so myself. Okay, pretty serious chops. If I take on a lady pseudonym, can I be UDG too? I only want to write Home Alone think pieces, though. And then December 15th at 11:52 p.m. From Lost to Welcome, New York from Culkin to Swift. December 16th at 9:45 p.m. I hope we can still be friends. Haha. Bob. We'll see. Okay, we'll I'm going to mull it over. Moving on. We're going to call this guy Shorty. Not because it's short. His name starts with an S. Tinder told me to say something nice, but I'm not very charming. But I'm not... Oh, sorry. Nor do I like being bossed around by Tinder. So I'll just tip my figurative hat, I like the verbiage, and say shalom. And apparently on December 17th at 3:40 a.m. I go LOL Jewish. I don't know if that was me. That sounds like something I would say. Haha, nah. I'm a Gentile. But I do like the lingo and always up for a good mazel tov. Oh, a good, a good mitzvah. Glad I'm not the only crazy soul up this late. Now, I don't remember the nickname I gave you, but this guy, I will probably respond to. Remind me. I gotta like make a reminder. This is funny. You're good. Okay, we're gonna call this guy Jupiter. Hey Katie, on December 17th at 3 o'clock p.m. How's the day going? I didn't respond. December 18th, 1 o'clock p.m. We're never gonna find out if the glass slipper is yours if you don't respond. Glass slippers seem a little uncomfortable to me, I don't know. Then we're just gonna call this guy Nick. So that's his name. Your, wrong form of your, my first match. WAP with 3 P's and 3 exclamation points. Well, I'm sure you have many more, Nick. We're gonna call this guy Jerry. December 19th at 10 a.m. Hey there. You are absolutely stunning. Thank you, Jerry. You haven't seen me when I first wake up. So, FYI, I gave your website some traffic and ran across the Tinder teachings article, so I had to read. Too funny. And so true. This is me abiding those teachings and sticking to Old Faithful. Ellipses. Haha. Well, Jerry, that's not Old Faithful, but thank you for reading. I really appreciate it. I haven't looked at your profile yet, but I promise I probably will. I don't know. We're going to call this guy Zed. Zed, December 19th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Just getting his coffee and dinner. It's my morning routine. Should I be afraid of Uptown Dallas Girl thing? And apparently, December 20th at 4 o'clock in the morning, I go, ha, bo, like B-O. No idea. Then December 20th at 11 a.m., he responds, haha, I don't know. I read an article on there. It sounds like you're a Tinder pro, right form of your. Good job. I might be outclassed here. Winky face. Parentheses. Emoticon intended based on your article. End parentheses. I have to look at Zach because the fact he didn't count me out because I made absolutely no sense at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I called him by his real name. Oops. Oh well. It was a compliment, Zach. Good job. Okay, we're gonna call this guy Ken. Call him Ken. December 20th at 12 p.m. Lunch break Tindering. Self-starter, entrepreneurial, attractive, and based off of your website, I'm going to assume you're quite intelligent and probably funny too. Your, right form of your, one hell of a catch. So I have to ask, why is a woman with your appeal on Tinder? You know, Ken, it's something I've been asking myself for a while. I don't know why these men, they really get me to think, dig deep. Moving on to Carl. We'll call Carl. December 20th at 4:20 a.m. Carl's up late. Hey, what's up? Apparently I was too because this was at 4:39. Just writing. You? Responds immediately. Just at the hotel, bored. Then at 4:55, he writes, call me, and gives me his phone number. And I go, ha. And then he responds, December 20th at 1:14 p.m., hey, WRUD. I don't know what that means. I'm figuring it's what are you doing? Okay, I haven't read this one, but I am probably going to respond to you. I'm going to use your real name because it's Steve, because this is awesome. So when do you want to grab some bacon? I know a good spot. Bravo, Steve. I'm going to get back to you on that. If you know a good spot for bacon, it's key to my heart. So now we move on to, we're going to call him Tony. December 21st, 19:17 p.m. Should I feel honored that you swiped right or afraid that you will use this for UDG? Oh, I'm sorry, UGD. It's UDG. Just FYI. Haha. Then I respond, LOL, I don't use anything else for my site. Then he responds, so is that your full-time job or just something extra on the side? What am I, mashed potatoes? It's my real job. And we're gonna just skip to last but not least. We'll do two more, actually. This is a conversation I gave a guy my phone, and this is funny. And I will say, because this guy played along. We'll call him Canton. Canton says hello at 3 a.m. on December 7th. Hey, Canton. I heard a rumor you used to pee your pants all the time in high school and college. Okay, I don't know who did this, but whoever did, you're mean. That's not. Haha. Where did you hear this rumor? Where? Asterisk. He corrected himself. That was quite a pickup line, by the way. Men meeting men. So, the person who had my phone, so you're not denying it. Gross, dude. He writes back, I am ashamed of it, but they've forgiven me. Why are you up so late? Isn't it past your bedtime? And I think this may have been me because, yeah, it probably was me. This one. Wrong form of past. Thank you for the correction. Is it past your bedtime? Is that better? It was. And last but not least, we're going to call him, we're just going to call him this guy. Can you get me an Uber ride tonight? Looks like you have a connection. Now, I know this is a very long video, but hey, if you're bored and watch 11 minutes of me talking about my Tinder ridiculousness, thank you. And this was all true. And guys, don't be afraid to Tinder me because I probably will use it, but I'm not going to put you on blast. But thanks, guys, again. Don't forget, uptowndallasgirl.com. You can ask me anything, talk about anything, read my stuff. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful Monday night. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all. And to all, go Cowboys. Super Bowl.